All right, hello and welcome to the weather update for a beautiful September 29, 2021. And yes, I got to the Pine Barrens. I went to Connecticut River State Park, and it was absolutely spectacular. Checking out some new areas. I have a video working out for it that is being processed right now, but this is what it looked like, and it was spectacular. Just amazing beauty here. I checked out a whole new area that's part of Bohemia County Park. Very, very piney, very beautiful area, and of course all these beautiful wetlands as well. But a beautifully clear day. We had a few clouds around. I mean, a few patchy clouds. Now we have a much thicker deck of clouds that is coming in with this little trough that's coming through. But if we look at the high-resolution satellite for the day, you will see just some patchy cumulus clouds to start, and then a few more as we got later in the afternoon. But nothing really terrible. It's a pretty beautiful day, all in all. A very beautiful day indeed across the area. And looking across the area, you can see, again, you can see all the warmth. This is the warm air over the west here. There's warm air that is in the middle of the country, but we're not seeing any of that, including a little smoke there. Looks like over Chicago, but we're going to be in this northwest flow, which should keep our air coming from out of Canada. Nice clean air coming from the north into our area. So it should bring us some really beautiful weather as we continue through the remainder of this week. And you can see again the cloud buildup that did occur today over the afternoon, generally in the afternoon. Not really too much of a cloud buildup in the morning. It was fairly clear, and then the clouds kind of popped up. You get that normally in a cool air mass like this. Let's take a look and see what we got outside, because it is really nice. We have temperatures in the low 60s and upper 50s, dew points in the 40s across the entire area. Dew points in the 40s, maybe a few 50-degree dew points there on the Jersey Shore, but generally very, very cool. Very, very cool. Absolutely spectacular. Just a very cool day across the area. Let's look at the high temperatures for the day. And you'll see generally we barely made it to 70 degrees. Really nice and comfortable out there. Call Place was only 69, Farmingdale only 70, Islip only 70, West Hampton only 66, even cooler out on the east end. 70 at LaGuardia, 67 in Central Park. And let's see, even Jersey was probably cool. Let's see, Toms River only around 70 there as well. So nice, cool day across the area. Absolutely beautiful. Let's see if there was any radiational cooling at West Hampton. I don't think there was, but I'm going to check and make sure. I don't think the conditions were suitable for radiational cooling. We'll look here. We'll look on here anyway. So now they're saying, actually, they are getting some radiational cooling. It's 47 there right now. But in the morning, no, they didn't get any radiational cooling because we had the breeze and some cloud cover in the early morning, and there was just a pretty good breeze, so it wasn't enough to get any radiational cooling. But now it looks like they're getting some, even with the cloud cover, which is kind of interesting. The rest of us are more like in the low 60s and upper 50s. Guys slept there 59. So let's go and look at the situation with the tropics, because we have more named storms. That's right, folks. Say hello to Victor. That's right. We have Tropical Storm Victor just formed. And then there's two other areas that are still being watched. Then, of course, we have Hurricane Sam, still Category 4 hurricane. So let's get started with Sam, I guess. We're going to get started with Sam. So let's go to Sam right now and get the latest public advisory. Category 4 Hurricane Sam passing well to the east-northeast of the northern Leeward Islands as of 5 p.m. Its location 20.2 north, 57.6 west, about 385 miles east-northeast of the northern Leeward Islands. Maximum sustained winds are 130 miles an hour, moving northwest at 9 miles an hour. Minimum central pressure, 945 millibars, 27.91 inches. And hurricane force winds extend out up to 40 miles from the center. Tropical storm force winds extend out to 140 miles from the center. So it's gotten a little larger. And you'll see it looks different on the satellite, too, when we look at that as well. So we'll first go to the warning cone. And again, this is a storm that stays out in the ocean. But look at how far it stays. North, it stays a major hurricane. And far north, it stays a hurricane following that Gulf Stream. So let's now go to the satellite information on Sam. So here is the satellite loop for Sam. and you could see a big eye. It's getting a big eye, so you can see that eye is a lot bigger. It's becoming a larger storm. You can see that, and now it's got a much bigger eye and a much bigger area of strong winds, which means there will be impacts to our area as far as the coasts, as the beaches go, with some high surf. Let's go to the tidbits here and look at their satellite image for Sam. And again, you see that big eye right there. You can see it's definitely gotten larger, the storm, considering it was once more fairly compact, but now it's gotten larger. But it hasn't really lost a whole lot of strength. It's still a Category 4 hurricane. So this is definitely impressive hurricane. If we look at the models, you'll see, again, they all recurve it, except for one. But they all seem to recurve it and take it way up out into the ocean. Who knows? Maybe it'll hit Greenland or something. But let's now go to our newest storm, which is Victor. And I believe after Victor, that's it. I think we have one more, and then we're in the Greek alphabet. So let's go to Tropical Storm Victor right now. So here's Tropical Storm Victor. Victor could also become a hurricane as well. You can see on the map here that they have this thing becoming a hurricane as well, and then maybe becoming back a tropical storm. This whole environment is just extremely favorable right now. So let's get the latest advisory on Tropical Storm Victor. Victor forms over the eastern tropical Atlantic as of 8 p.m. Its location is 8.3 north, 25.5 west, about 540 miles south of Cabo Verde Islands. Maximum sustained winds are 40 miles an hour, moving west-northwest at 13 miles an hour. Minimum central pressure 1,005 millibars, 29.68 inches. And as far as the size of the storm goes, it's fairly compact. Tropical storm force winds extend out up to 60 miles from the center. So now we look at the satellite and we take a look at Victor. So let's go look at Victor. Yeah, it's definitely going to go undergoing some fairly strong intensification. You could see all the convection firing up once again. Low shear environment. Still, you got those warm waters, and that is going to help this storm grow. And it is doing exactly that. Look at all that convection firing up right there. Let's go and look at the tidbits. Let's go to the tidbits one. And again, you can see all that convection. So you're watching a hurricane being born. And this will be the next hurricane. So I think if we look at the models, you'll see it stays out in the ocean. Unfortunately, it's not hitting land, but still, to have seen these many storms is quite incredible, to say the least. Quite incredible. So let's go and look at the MODIS satellite again, and we can see what these storms look like on the visible satellite too as well. So here is Sam. Very impressive. Very impressive. And this is despite the dust too. There's still dust coming off Akron, but it's not really having much of an effect. We still have new storms. I'm guessing this would be Victor right here. We're still having new storms popping up constantly. It's incredible. It really is. It is really incredible. And yeah, you have this area here of disturbed weather over here that we're going to have to watch as well. So even with the dust, you still see what's going on. It's quite, like I said, it's quite incredible. It really is. Very incredible. So let's go take a look at the models and see what's going to be happening as we head into the rest of this week and the weekend. Let's look at the upper air pattern again, and the reason why we start with this and the jet stream is because it's very important when it comes to these storms and their track. All right, so and I kind of want to show the track of the storm in relation. So we're going to go to that 250 MB wind, and you can see there's the jet stream. Unfortunately, we have a jet stream, and it's going to take Sam and pull it up away from us, fortunately, but then it's going to kind of get in the Maritimes and then go extratropical. All right, but you still see another low forming over here, perhaps, that we may have to watch for next week, and another trough right there. But it does seem like we have an active jet stream now, and that's important to note. So if we go look at the surface map, and I'm going to keep it on this North American view for a change. All right. So you can see there's that low that's kind of spinning up in, and a little piece of the trough comes through. Little instability tomorrow, so we'll have some more clouds around. And then more ridging builds in for Friday. There's Sam. And you can see Sam getting pulled north by that trough. And the high moves off the coast by the weekend, so we're going to start seeing warmer weather. And then we have an Atlantic ridge that will try to develop, and then another at the same time a high is going to try to build down to the north, and then we have to watch possible formation over here or something that may be an issue, perhaps for us. It doesn't look that intense right now, but that could be a tropical storm right there. All right. So let's go take a closer look at our area, and we'll go to the HRRR model, 0Z HRRR, and let's check it out. So here we are for tomorrow, and you'll see a couple of spotty showers that might develop up to the north, but other than that, not really anything. And then the high builds back in for Friday, and we'll have more sunshine and less clouds, more of a stable atmosphere. So again, we look at our dew points. They stay low. So we see those low dew points were in the 40s. They stay there tomorrow and Friday as well. Friday might even see slightly more drier air as that trough kind of pulls in some more dry air from the north. Looking at the temperatures, look at how cool these temperatures are. So tomorrow, we're not making it out of the mid-60s, especially with that cloud cover. Then tomorrow night, we're going to have clearer skies. The clouds clear out. And I think a lot of us are going to see 40s. The urban areas will probably get in the low 50s, maybe. Everybody else is going to see lows in the mid 40s. It's going to feel chilly. Then for Friday, we warm back up into the upper 60s. So going beyond that, and we can also look at the GFS, which also backs this also up, by the way. Going beyond that, we see that moderation of the temperatures. Now we have that west to southwest flow. Temperatures warm up by the weekend, and we're back into the low 70s, perhaps even mid-70s. You can see some heat over in the mid-Atlantic. And we may even see some of that heat try to resurge into the area on by next Monday, where Jersey gets into the 80s, perhaps, before it gets kind of squashed down again. And, of course, with that heat, probably would be an increase in humidity, too. So looking at the GFS here, here's those nice dry dew points that we're going to have. And we're going to still have dry dew points on Saturday. But note that the wind, that's why I like using this, notice that the wind is more westerly. That's going to be a warmer direction for us. But the humidity will still be low. Sunday, we see a little increase in humidity. And then we start seeing some more of that, more humidity and probably precipitation moving into the picture on Monday. If we were to look at the next chance of significant precipitation, it would probably be later Sunday into Monday with this system here that we'd have to watch. And then we'd have to watch this low here. You see it's trying to develop something here off the mid-Atlantic coast. If we go to the southeast U.S. here, you can see it's trying to form something. So we're going to have to keep an eye on that and see. That could be another tropical system that we may have to worry about. So getting back to our area, let's go and look at the skies next. Go to the RGEM, look at the skies. Let me move this back over here. So here's for your Thursday, and you can see this is the 18Z run. You can see more clouds developing across the area, but it still shows a decent amount of sun over Long Island. I mean, you're still going to see the sun tomorrow. I think you're just going to be more of those pop-up clouds that we saw today, those stratocumulus and cumulus clouds. Friday, it's out of here, and we have nice clear skies. A beautiful day for Friday. And then Saturday, we'll probably see some increasing cirrus, but right now, RGEM seems to think that Saturday will also be a nice, fairly clear, sunny day. Let's go look at the NAM3, which may have a different opinion of things. And let's take a look at that. And you'll see here's the NAM3 for tomorrow. And again, you can see it develop those clouds, and it's going to pop up those clouds. I think we're going to see a lot of those clouds tomorrow, where I think, you start off in the morning, and it'll probably be mostly sunny. And then by late in the morning, you'll start seeing those clouds pop up. It'll become partly sunny. And then by the afternoon, it'll probably become mostly cloudy for a time. And then it clears out. And then Friday, it looks like we have a nice sunny day with hardly any clouds at all. Right? GFS, which is a lower resolution, You can see, again, look at all the clouds. The GFS shows quite a bit. But, again, by Friday, it's gone. And then here's Saturday, and Saturday showing plenty of sunshine as well. So now let's go to the HRRR smoke model, and we'll have to use the... We don't really have enough of that. I don't think there's going to be enough of that 0Z in. I could look. We'll see. It's probably not going to show. Yeah, it's giving us very little. Yeah, that's what I figured. Let me roll this back to the 18Z one, which will go out a little further. So we'll see if they're at that smoke. If we see any of that smoke that's currently over the Midwest, because like I said, it's warm in the Midwest, and they got... You can see that you got the trough over the Northeast here. It's bringing us this beautiful weather, but it looks like perhaps as we get into October 1st, which would be, let's see, that is, what is October 1st? It's, yeah, it's Friday, so we may even start seeing this smoke ruin our Friday, perhaps, and start hazing up the sky a little bit. Perhaps. We'll have to see if that actually materializes or not, but we might, because it might be getting around on the getting picked up into the jet stream. It's not really very thick at all, but you might notice very slightly something developing there. But yeah, I mean, that's are you sure it's... I thought we're 30. We're only 30. Oh, okay, so Friday's October 1st. Okay, Friday is October 1st. I can't believe we're almost done with September already. Man, that's unbelievable. Well, one more thing to bring up, and that is the looking ahead. Climate Prediction Center, unfortunately, is saying that October is going to start becoming a little bit above normal again. If we go to the Climate Prediction Center here, you will see on the 6 to 10 day outlook, they have our area unfortunately above normal, and precipitation above normal. So we're getting back into that warm, wet pattern again, at least for a little bit. You know, we keep getting into that pattern. You know, it's nice to be in a dry pattern for a while, but we're going to have to see, you know, enjoy this while we have it, because the crap pattern will return eventually. And I hate it. I really do. I could stay away. Like I said, that ridge, I hate the ridge. You know, just we're in a great weather pattern. If it could be like this all the time, it would be great. You know, it's not so great for the rest of the country, though, because they're dealing with the heat. If we pull this out a little bit, just to show you, you can see all the heat in the middle part of the country here that they're dealing with here. And again, you can see a little trough out west, and you got this ridge in the middle, and then another trough in the east. So that's what we have. That's the setup we have. And if we look at the humidity here, you can see also that air in the Midwest is quite humid as well, by the way. So, yeah, not something you want to be dealing with for sure. The last thing that I'll bring up that I didn't bring up on Sunday night, I think I forgot, I usually always do bring it up, is the ice situation, and we'll wrap things up here. And I know we're heading into the fall, so so we're going to start seeing the ice rebound. We are seeing it rebound, which is good, but it's old new ice. You know, it's old new ice. A lot of it's is not thick old ice, which is another sign of what's happening with the Arctic amplification. And again, getting closer and closer to that dreaded blue ocean event, which none of us want to see. But at this point, I don't think we're going to be able to do anything much about it at this point. You know, even if everyone stopped driving and stopped burning fossil fuels, all the carbon dioxide is still in the air. And that is, I think we're going to head toward that. Once that blue ocean event happens, then the crap is really going to hit the fan. But anyway, I think that's going to bring this weather update to an end. I want to thank you for watching. Take care, and have a great night. And get out there and enjoy this beautiful weather that we're having.